Okay, so welcome to the University of Surrey. My name is Fran and I work in sports participation. On the webinar today, we also have Amber, the Club Development Officer, and Nathan, our Member Experience Manager, to introduce Team Surrey, which includes all student physical activity and sport at the University of Surrey. If you're having any issues with sound or you can't hear me, then please do write a message in the Q&A box and we'll try and sort those out our end. So we will start the session today by explaining what we have on offer and how we have adapted to the current restrictions. So Team Surrey is made up of 3 core programmes: Club Sport, Play Sport and Surrey Moves Plus. Nathan will also be explaining the Surrey Sports Park membership pricing that we have on offer and how you guys can join the facility. Following the presentation, we'll then be answering your questions, so please feel free to pose any questions to the team in the Q&A function available. I will now pass on to my colleague Amber, who will firstly be discussing the adaptations to activity due to the current guidelines.
So Surrey Sports Park is situated on our Manor Park campus. So if you're going from Staghill campus, you would just jump on the #1 bus, which will take you straight to the door, or you can just follow the footpath going from Staghill that will lead you all the way up to the sports park. So what activity will you be able to get involved with when you come to the sports park? So starting on Sunday, the 27th of September, we have 5 weeks of activity called Active Freshers, where you can come and try all the sports that we have on offer. All of these sessions will be bookable via the Surrey Sports Park website, and you'll be able to find the timetable for all of these sessions on the Team Surrey website at teamsurrey.co.uk. If you want to find out more information about our sports clubs, then you can also visit the Team Surrey website, or you can book a slot at our Sports Freshers Fair, which is happening on Friday the 25th of September, and you can do this via the Students' Union website on ussU.co.uk. So how are we adapting to government and NGB guidelines? Firstly, all of our sports clubs have at least 3 COVID officers who are ultimately responsible for making sure that activity is safe for all students. They've been trained in the available government and NGB guidelines for their sport, on the health and safety protocols of the building, and also cleaning equipment to make sure that all equipment being shared is safe for use. When you come into the building, you'll notice that we have a one-way system to make sure that we're keeping members safe. You'll need to follow this route through the building. We also unfortunately don't have any changing rooms or lockers available. Therefore, we ask anyone coming to the sports park for a session to please be changed and ready for activity, because you will not have the opportunity to do so while at the sports park. We also have a drawstring bag policy, meaning that we only permit drawstring bags into the facility or a bag of a similar size for you to put your personal belongings while you're training at the sports park. So how do I sign up? Firstly, to sign up for any of our sessions, you need to first have a Team Surrey Pay and Play membership. You can purchase this on the Surrey Sports Park website. It's completely free to sign up for. It just means that you'll be able to book all those sessions on the system. When you book, you'll need to accept our terms and conditions, and as part of this, you'll have the opportunity to view the club's COVID protocols, which will detail all the rules and regulations that you'll need to follow and any guidelines that you'll also need to follow while training for that session. I'll just take you through our club sport offering. At Team Surrey, we have 44 sports clubs on offer, so whether that's canoeing, ultimate frisbee, archery or American football, there's something for everyone, so you can come along and get involved with all the activities that we have on offer. We have some clubs that train internally at the sports park, but we also have some sports like equestrian that train off-site, so we provide transport for you to get to those activities. All of our sports clubs have something for everyone, so if you're a complete beginner and have never done that sport before, then you can pick that up, or further down the line, if you want to play that sport competitively, then you can compete in our Bucks leagues. So Bucks is essentially our Wednesday competition where we compete against other universities across all of our sports. Essentially, we compete depending on what level you're at. We compete regionally or nationally, depending on what that is. So our Bucks leagues don't actually start until January, but we've got lots of activities on offer for you to try up until then. I'll now pass you over to Fran to go through our play sport offering.
So, Play Sport is our grassroots social sport programme, which is delivered by student activators and coordinators for students to get involved in. The programme offers several opportunities, firstly including turn up and play social sessions with no commitment. As Amber mentioned, you'll just need a Team Surrey pay and play account to book onto these for just £3 per session. Unless you are a gold or standard member of the sports park, then these are free as a member benefit. Nathan will be going over the membership pricing a bit later, but just to reiterate, for the play sports sessions, gold and standard, a member benefit free of charge, Team Surrey pay and play or silver membership, then it's £3 per session. And these sessions are a great opportunity to meet new people in a social environment. So secondly, within the programme, we also offer structured and social competitions in the form of intramural, which is also known as IMS leagues. Groups of friends, course mates, societies can enter a variety of team sports and compete in an inter-university league structure. We are hoping to reintroduce some of these leagues in November, following the 5 weeks of active freshers period. This will all depend on the current guidelines at the time. And then finally, the Play Sport programme also offers Learn to beginner courses. So this is where you can learn a new skill, such as swimming or dry slope skiing or snowboarding, and also horse riding. These ones are also currently under review just due to venue capacity and guidelines, but both the leagues and courses will have an upfront fee to join. We hope to bring these back very soon, but I'm really excited to see you guys at our sessions as of this Sunday, the 27th of September. So I'll now explain our other participation programme offer, the Surrey Moves Plus app. So our new Surrey Moves Plus app is for staff and students, and it will be launching mid to late October. This is an app that tracks your activity, rewards your efforts, and encourages a healthy lifestyle and challenges you to reach your goals. So whether you are walking, running, cycling, or swimming, you can earn points just by keeping active and connecting your wearable or on-phone tracker to the app. So you can join challenges and stay motivated by competing with friends across campus and beyond. It's a completely free programme and it's for absolutely everyone, and the more you move, the better the reward. This programme also includes some fantastic events which we run throughout the year, such as the Colour Run and the Santa Moves Fun Run. So be sure to keep your eyes on our social media channels, as we'll be doing a video launch for the app within the next month. I'll now pass back over to Nathan, who will be explaining the Surrey Sports Park membership pricing and how you can join the facility.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. This year we have 3 different membership options, the gold, silver and standard. Within each membership option, there are 2 ways to pay. So we have a direct debit option this year, which is we've just introduced. A lot of students were interested in the direct debit option, so we decided to introduce it. And we also have a annual option. So with the gold, it is all inclusive. It includes gym classes and sport activities. When I talk about sport, I mean access to the swimming pool, steam and sauna, tennis court bookings, squash court bookings, access to our Surrey Summit Climbing Centre, and also off-peak sport arena bookings. You also have a limited access to play sport sessions, and all sessions are now bookable, and you'll have a 14-day advanced booking privilege. Okay, and with the gold option, you'll also have a discounted courses and sessions, access to discounted courses and sessions, as well as the Bucks Universal Gym membership available on annual gold memberships only. Okay, well, this will give you access to gym facilities at other universities that are also part of this scheme. Okay, the gold membership is £28 per month for the direct debit option, and there's a £20 joining fee, which will be waived if you are returning to SSP as a member, and also the annual is £285. Okay, with the silver, it gives you access to gym and classes only. It's £22 a month, and the annual option is 225. And we also have a standard option, which is £18 a month and 184. And this will give you access to the sports sessions, which I mentioned previously. Team Surrey membership is also a bolt-on this year, and it is £40 for the year. Okay, if you wish to purchase a membership, you can join us at Surrey Sports Park, preferably between the hours of 12 and 8. You'll be able to be seen very quickly. Or if you wanted to purchase an annual membership only, you can purchase a membership from the Team Surrey website. And now passing you back over to Fran.
Okay, thanks, Nathan. So thank you all for tuning in and listening to an overview of Team Surrey. This was obviously a whistle-stop tour, and there's a lot more information on the website if you do have those further questions. Thanks also for the rest of the team of helping on the back end of getting this webinar up and running. But for now, we have the opportunity to answer your questions for the rest of the session. Our colleague Jane will be posing these to the team. If you haven't already, feel free to put any questions in that Q&A box that you'll see on your screen. If we don't get to your question throughout the time frame, then we do also have the frequently asked questions up on the Team Surrey website. So over to Jane with the first question, please.
Thank you, Fran. Thank you, presenters, for that comprehensive presentation. Okay, so the first question that's coming is for club sport. So we're going to go over to Amber. Amber, how will these sessions be displayed online?
So if you go onto our Team Surrey website, you'll be able to go onto timetables, and then you'll just click down to the club sport timetable or the play sport, whichever session you're looking for, and that will display all the session times there. So if it was men's football, for example, you would just go down the list, find men's football, and that will give you all the list of times that they train.
Thank you, Amber. Okay, this next question is for memberships. So for Nathan, do I need to book a time to attend the gym or a fitness class?
Yes, so this year all sessions will be bookable, so you'll need to book a session for the gym or fitness classes. This can be done through our new booking system. So if you head over to the Surrey Sports Park website, at the top of the page, you'll have access to register for our booking system. Also, when you purchase a membership, you'll receive a welcome email with all of the registration details for our booking system. At the moment, the maximum capacity in the gym is 55 people per session. So it's a great experience. You won't be waiting too long to get on a piece of kit. So yeah, everything's bookable this year.
Thank you, Nathan. Okay, the next question goes to Fran. And it's regarding Surrey Moves. How do I download Surrey Moves, and is it free?
Thanks, Jane. So yes, when we go live, which as I said will be mid to late October, this will be all over our social media, and there will be a video explaining how to sign up. So this will be in about a month's time, but when we do go live, you just search Moves Plus in the app or Play Store, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. Once you've downloaded the Moves Plus, you will then have the option of all the different universities to choose from. That's where you just select Surrey Moves Plus. So no searching Surrey Moves Plus in the App Store. The Moves Plus is the overall app's name, and then select your university once it is downloaded.
Thanks, Fran. Okay, next question's coming for Amber. Amber, will sports sessions be chargeable?
Thanks, Jane. So in this 5 weeks of active freshers that we have, the club sports sessions are free for those first 5 weeks. There will be a small charge attached to Play Sport, but you'll be able to find more information about that on the website. And then once we get to the 2nd of November, that is when our Team Surrey membership goes live. So that's that £40 that Nathan was referring to. So if you want to be a member of any of our sports clubs, you'll need to purchase that. And then following that, you then also purchase the club's membership, which links to the union website, so ussu.co.uk. But after that, after the 2nd of November, all of these sessions you'll then need to pay that £40 Team Surrey membership for.
Okay, thank you, Amber. Next question is over to Fran. Fran, is there a limit to how many sports that somebody can attend?
So in terms of Play Sport, as it's a turn up and play, no commitment program, you could go to as many sessions a week as you want. The pricing related to that, as mentioned, is just £3 per session, unless you have that gold or standard membership. So our timetables are now published on the Team Surrey website. Just at the top, there's a timetable drop down. Excuse me, you can just see all of the different activities going on throughout the week. And what you can go along and get involved in. In terms of the leagues, that will be joining with a team, a group of friends or a society, and we will keep you posted on the website around when the sign-ups for these will be available to you.
Thank you, Fran. Next question is back to Nathan on memberships. Nathan, could you just give a quick overview of the hours that the gym and the classes are open?
Yeah, so during the week, the gym will be open from 6 a.m. until 9 o'clock, and over the weekend on Saturday from 6 until 7 and Sunday 6 until 10 o'clock. So each gym session, for example, will be 75 minutes in duration, so you'll have plenty of opportunity to book onto a gym session. We have over 100 different types of fitness classes that are on offer, and again, you can see our class timetable on the Surrey Sports Park website, and this will also change actually on the 1st of October, and we'll have even more classes available from the 1st of October.
Okay, thank you. Next question is back to club sport. So we'll go back to Amber for this. Amber, do we need to book if we train off-site?
Thanks, Jane. Yes, so all of our club sport sessions will be bookable purely for track and trace reasons. We just need to make sure that everybody is contactable should there be an outbreak of COVID. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but everyone needs to be contactable, should that happen either externally or also at the sports park. So every single session that you want to book that's for Team Surrey will need to be booked.
Okay, thank you, Amber. And another question for you. What equipment can we bring to our sessions?
It will depend on what session you're going to. So for example, for netball, you can bring your own ball with you. If you're playing racket sport, for example, you can bring your racket bag, and bring your rackets with you. The majority of equipment will be provided for you at the sessions. This will then be cleaned after the session to make sure that everything's clean for the next session coming through. So if you've got your own equipment for racket sports or netball, for example, you can bring that through. You don't need to use equipment that's on offer. As long as that gets cleaned after the session, you'll be good to go.
Thank you, Amber. Okay, this is a question for Fran. Fran, how will Freshers' Fair and us discussing with Team Surrey about sports work this year?
So Freshers' Fair is slightly different this year in terms of the facilities that we're using. We're really lucky to still offer an in-person Freshers' Fair as well as the virtual one. So the virtual one is currently live through the Students' Union website. If you just go on to the Surrey SU, you can look through all of the clubs and societies that are on offer. On Friday this week, between 12 and 4, will be the physical Freshers' Fair. At Surrey Sports Park itself, we'll be hosting the sports fair. This is all bookable. You will book a slot again through the Students' Union website, and then on campus will be societies and other activities to get involved in. Additionally, throughout the week, not in relation to the Freshers' Fair, we do have some in-person activities going on. So on Tuesday and Thursday, we have some Surrey Moves Plus Get to Know Your Campus walks. These are all listed on the website and the Welcome Week timetable, which you can book onto for Eventbrite. And then we also have Crazy Golf going on AP Plaza on Wednesday between 11 and 3, which is, if you haven't seen it already, it's kind of in the middle of campus, near the main bus stops opposite the largest car park. You'll hopefully see the 9-hole Crazy Golf course. We will be administering track and trace when you arrive and keeping it a very COVID secure environment. And Wednesday is also National Fitness Day, if you weren't aware. So we will be having a fitness challenge on AP Plaza with the opportunity to win a free Fitbit. So please do come down, get involved. Obviously, keeping your social distance between others in your groups of no more than 6. We will have that track and trace available, a safe queuing system, hand sanitizer and cleaning between all sessions. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys throughout the week.
Okay, thanks for that, Fran. The next question goes to Nathan. What is the minimum term commitment for direct debit membership?
Yes, so the minimum term commitment is 3 months. After that, there will be a 1-month notice period if you wish to cancel your direct debit membership. And this needs to be sent to us in writing via email at memberships at surreysportspark.co.uk, and then we will be able to administer that for you. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Nathan. Next question goes to Fran. Fran, do I need to bring shuttles to No Strings badminton session?
No, you do not. We have the equipment there provided. The no string sessions use the plastic shuttles, and all of these will be adequately cleaned in between uses to ensure that the session is COVID secure. So no, all equipment for the sessions is provided by Team Surrey.
Thank you, Fran. Next question goes to Amber. Amber, what's happening with fixtures this year with COVID restrictions in place?
At the moment, we don't have any fixtures taking place at the moment. All of our Bucks leagues are happening after Christmas, so they'll be starting in January. So all of our clubs, if they're going to be entering those leagues, will be hosting trials and things like that before Christmas. But up until January, we won't have any fixtures, unfortunately, but we'll have loads of activity for you to take part in.
Thank you, Amber. Next question goes to Nathan. Nathan, is there a swim-only membership?
Not this year, no. There isn't a swim-only membership, but there is a standard membership, which is, as I previously mentioned, it includes all sport, such as, for example, it will give you access to the swimming pool, sauna and steam room, tennis court bookings, squash court bookings, and the Surrey Summit Climbing Centre. So it really is great value this year, as you'll get access to quite a lot of things.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, can somebody explain the Welcome Week timetable? Maybe Fran?
Yeah, so just going back to what I was mentioning earlier, in terms of our Team Surrey activity, those are the Surrey Moves Plus walks on a Tuesday and Thursday, the Crazy Golf on the Wednesday, and the National Fitness Day Fitness Challenge activity to win a free Fitbit. The Students' Union are also putting on a variety of activities throughout the week. They've got Rubik's Open for a bar pub type activities, and then the lake, where you don't need to book and you can turn up and sit with 6 friends and listen to music and have food and drink. But yeah, for this week, in terms of sport activities, the sports sessions will start back on this Sunday, and our booking system will go live on Friday afternoon after the Freshers' Fair. So the in-person or virtual Freshers' Fair, whichever you're attending. After that, then make sure you've got either whichever membership you've got set up, as a minimum the Team Surrey Pay and Play, so that you have access to all of the sessions on Surrey Sports Park website. And yeah, come along from Sunday for 5 weeks of active freshers, turn up and play style activity.
Thanks, Fran. Okay, the next question goes to Amber, and it's regarding if I'm based over on Stag Hill, what's the easiest way for me to get up to the sports park? How late can I stay at the sports park? And also how easy it is in my second year when I'm in my housing and not on campus.
So I'll cover your first question. So depending on how you are travelling to the sports park, so if you are travelling by car, we've got a car park available. The maximum stay on that is 3 hours. So you would need to input your registration number into front of house if you're going to be staying any longer than that. If you're travelling by bus, the #1 bus, Stagecoach bus, that takes you straight to the door. So you just jump on that at Stag Hill and that'll take you straight to the sports park. Or equally, if you're walking, you can just follow the underpass and that will take you straight to the sports park once you get past the Tesco. It's a pretty straightforward path straight to the sports park. Could you repeat your second question, please, Jane?
Second question was, how late can I get around? How late do the buses run, and etc.?
So the buses will run typically to about 10 o'clock at night, so you'll have no bother accessing the sports park, getting home or to or from the sports park. So the sports park typically Monday to Friday will close at 10:30, and then the times differ at the weekend, so closing at 10 o'clock rather than 10:30 on a Saturday.
Great.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, great, thank you very much. Next question probably still stays with Amber. Why do I need to pay a £40 Team Surrey membership?
So your £40 Team Surrey membership, that's for Surrey Sports Park. So that covers any coaching you might receive, your insurance, and also the higher cost for the facilities. So essentially you're paying that one-off £40 for the year that gives you access to all of those 3 things. So your insurance, your coaching and your facility hire. So that's what that covers. And then if you were looking to become a member of any sports club after that, you would then purchase their individual club membership.
Okay, so second question. So just to clarify that point, do I have to pay a Team Surrey £40 for all clubs, or is it a one-off?
No, so it's just a one-off payment. So that £40 gives you access to all of our 44 sports clubs. You just pay that. That covers, basically that's just a one-off payment, and then depending on how many clubs you want to join. So if you wanted to join netball and football, you would pay those 2 memberships, but no, the £40 is just a one-off payment.
Okay, thank you. Next question goes to Fran. Going back to the Surrey Moves Plus app, do I need a fitness tracker app or a wearable to collect points?
So you will need, as you mentioned, Jane, either the wearable on your wrist, so whether that's a Fitbit, a smart Apple Watch, anything like that, or it can link up to whatever you have on your phone. So it doesn't need to be an actual physical wearable, as all phones now have the built-in Apple Health or the Android Health part on their phone. Doesn't need to be that physical app. It will link through the steps that you gain when you walk with your phone on your person. So hopefully that answers that question, Jane.
Thank you very much. Do you know the type of trackers that the app support? Jane, you probably know this one better than me off the top of my head. I haven't got it right in front of me. Are you able to pick that one up? Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it tracks with Apple Health, Withings, Healthmate, Fitbit, Strava, Google Fit, and then you can connect through an app on your phone, such as Garmin or Nike Run Club.
Perfect, thanks Jane.
Okay, next question goes to Nathan, and it's more to do with the sports park in itself. Can I just come into the sports park and grab lunch or grab a coffee, or is it only if I've got a booked slot?
Yeah, so you can actually attend the facility to visit our Starbucks and buy a coffee and have a snack. At the moment, you're unable to actually sit within the building, but that may change in the near future. We also have a sports bar, bench bar, where there's some special offers for September, and again, you can just attend. You do not need to book. But we have implemented some social distancing measures. You'll need to order your food from an app, and you are able to sit and enjoy your meal within the bench area. We have TVs all around showcasing all of the live sport. So I would definitely recommend it. It's a great experience. And also on Wednesdays when Bucks is back, it's a good place to watch sport and socialise with your friends.
Thank you. And there's another question coming for you, Nathan. If I haven't got my university ID card yet, can I still sign up for a membership at the centre?
You would have needed to have completed your registration process first, and that's partly because we need to pull your information across from the university to set your membership up on your account. And this will allow you to use your student ID card once you get it to access the facility using your card instead of a membership card, which we provide to the public. So yes, complete the registration process first. That will just make it a lot easier to create your membership here at SSP.
Thank you, Nathan. Okay, the next question goes to Amber. Amber, if I've got a question about clubs, do I contact staff at Team Surrey or do I contact the SU?
Just depends on what your question is. So if it's just to do with these kind of club sessions we have on offer at the sports park, or whether you want to get involved in club committee further down the line after you've experienced sport, then I would probably be your first point of contact. So the club development officer, if you just email myself at a.main@surrey.ac.uk, I'll be able to answer any questions you might have. If it's relating purchasing membership, so anything to do with club membership sits with the Students' Union. So if you've got any particular questions around that, then you just contact them directly.
Okay, thank you, Amber. Next question goes to Fran. Fran, who runs the play sport? So as in, if I go to netball, who's running that session?
Yeah, great question. Play Sport is really our student programme. It's completely run by students for students. So it's run by activators and coordinators. A lot of these students will have come into the programme as participants themselves and are then giving back to the session in their second or third, fourth years. All of these students for this year are elected as COVID officers. So they have received all of the COVID specific training. So all the activators and coordinators sit within the committee to deliver those sessions.
Okay, thanks, Fran. This next question goes to Amber. Amber, what are clubs doing about wellbeing for members in these stressful times?
Great question. So all of our 44 sports clubs have a wellbeing champion. So essentially, if you're struggling with anything to do with coursework, or you're potentially maybe not getting on with another member of your sports club, for example, then you can go to them with any potential issues you might have. They will all be being provided with mental health training, look after your mate training as well from Student Minds. So they're there to kind of offer any additional support that you might need.
Okay, thank you, Amber. Next question goes to Fran. Fran, you've talked about in Surrey Moves points. What activities can I do to gain these points?
Thanks, Jane. Yeah, so the activities, that you can do are walking, running, cycling or swimming. These can all then be tracked through the app itself, as we mentioned earlier, through the tracker, which picks up which activity that you are doing. Any questions about this programme, please do direct them to surreymoves@surrey.ac.uk. We do have information on the website there's FAQs up there as well, which answer any more of those more specific questions. But yeah, really looking forward to launching the programme in the next month's time.
Thank you, Amber. Okay, the next question is coming from Nathan. Nathan, what facilities, climbing wall, gym, etc., are closed, and are these open book in slots? Sorry.
Hi, so yeah, all facilities are currently open at the moment, and every single session, everything will need to be booked at the moment. So that will be for climbing. Even climbing will need to have a bookable session, as I mentioned before. Gym, accessing the gym and classes as always. The swimming pool, which didn't used to be a bookable session. So everything now we need to needs to be booked so that we can manage the capacity of the building and the flow of people through SSP.
And how do I book these?
So we have a new booking platform at the moment. When you purchase a membership, you will be sent a welcome email, which will give you all of the information you need to register for our booking system. You can also go to our website, surreysportspark.co.uk, and at the top you'll see a button that says book. And if you click that button, you'll be able to register for the booking system. If you wanted to just pay as you go, you can also use that system to pay as you go. If you only wanted to, let's say, attend the swimming pool, go for a swim sporadically, you could also do that.
Okay, thank you very much. Next question goes to Amber. So back to club sport. If I'm a member of a sports team, how will I be communicated amongst members?
So when you buy your membership, so firstly, once you've got that Team Surrey membership, and then once you've bought your club membership, whichever club you join, you will then be automatically dropped into a team for that specific sport, and that's how your club committee will be communicating everything like sessions, or if any cancellations to sessions might happen. So kind of every bit of communication you'll receive will, for the most part, go on Microsoft Teams. Some of you may not have used it before, but really easy platform to use. But in future, yeah, that's what the communication you'll be receiving.
Okay, thank you, Amber. Next question goes back to Nathan. Do students need to wear a face mask in the building and also in the gym?
Yes, very good question. At the moment, everybody will need to wear a face mask in communal areas, but once you access the gym and you start to exercise, then you can remove your face mask. And that goes the same for fitness classes. You can remove once you're inside the class.
Okay, thank you. And also, what cleaning measures are taking place, not just within the gym, but in the classes, studios and around the sports park?
Yeah, so I will first start with the gym. So at the moment we have in between each session a 15-minute interval where we are cleaning all of the equipment. So we're also expecting our members to clean the equipment before and after use, and we've put cleaning stations around the gym. We have hand sanitizing stations in the gym. We expect you to sanitize your hands as you enter and as you leave the gym. We have a new fogging machine which we use to disinfect the equipment in between each gym session. Okay, and in and around the facility, for example, in the swimming area, you will be given a cubicle which is yours specifically, and when you're attending a swimming session, and that's where you'll keep all of your things and you'll change. And then at the end of your swim session, that cubicle will be cleaned by a member of our team so that it will be ready for the next person. We've introduced some other measures around the facility, such as one-way walk system, a one-way in, one-way out system as well. And it's just to really manage the flow of people through the building as much as possible and reduce the capacity. Yeah, that is most of the measures that we've put in place at the moment.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. Another question for Amber. How do teams, are teams responsible for organising their own transport to away matches?
No, so it wouldn't be on you as an individual to organise that. So your club committee would arrange that with the SU transport team. Basically how it works is they just book whatever transport they need for your team to get away to matches, and that's all organised for you. You don't need to do anything with that.
Okay, thank you. Does the same apply to umpires, referees?
Depending on what sport you're from. So for example, our rugby club, for example, they pay their referees by themselves, but for the most part, Team Surrey cover that cost.
Okay, well, I can't see any more questions coming in from anyone. Do any of the presenters want to chip in with anything, a question that maybe hasn't been asked?
Yeah, I'm happy to wrap things up now. Oh, sorry, I think we've got
Nathan's put his hand up, so I'll just put Nathan live. Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that at the moment, changing rooms are not available, apart from if you are attending a swim session. So if you are coming to the gym or fitness class or to use any of our sports facilities, you'll need to come ready for exercise. And we are only allowing drawstring bags into the building. So please do not bring large bags because there's nowhere for you to store them.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. Are the restrooms open?
The restrooms are available, yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to head over to Fran to close the session. Thank you.
Thanks, Jane. Yeah, I think the last question that I can just see is coming through the Q&A is about tryouts for volleyball team. I just wanted to reiterate that the 5 weeks of active freshers activities, which Amber has previously mentioned, is purely a turn up and play opportunity. There won't be trials or tryouts as such initially, just due to the fact that competitions won't be starting this side of Christmas due to the current restrictions and guidelines that we find ourselves in due to the pandemic. With this active freshers period, obviously the capacity for specific sessions are limited, so we wouldn't have as many people in the arenas doing you know, like previous years, we may have had 200 people in to do badminton at once, and this will now be limited to 24. So we really recommend you guys booking in advance, having a look on the website and seeing which sessions that you wanted to book onto. And just to reiterate Nathan's point, you can't come into the building unless you do have a booking. So please familiarise yourself with that website. Especially as of Friday, when all of the sports sessions, this is specifically for the active freshers 5 weeks. Obviously the gym slots and Starbucks and the fitness classes are all live and bookable now for anyone. It's just the sports sessions will go live on Friday. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody very much for tuning in today, for sending your questions. This session is being recorded, so we will share it out through channels afterwards as well. Any other further questions, please do have a look at the Team Surrey website. We have FAQs posted there for all of the programs that we've discussed today, and the timetables for club sports sessions and play sports sessions for that 5 weeks of active freshers are now both up on the website as well. And this also includes fitness classes, and pool session times are on the website too. So definitely use that as your go-to for information. And then finally, just make sure that you're following us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Team Surrey and at Surrey Sports Park for any further updates. So unless any of the presenters have anything else to add, thank you all for joining in and listening. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you around the building and campus very, very soon.